So if you saw the last post, we have seen my face and we know to associate it with In Your Head Productions. But moving forward, another question that might be floating around is, why post this on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram? Why go by those methods when presenting this company? And the truth is, I hit pretty much a brick wall when trying to share this company or trying to get it heard. I've emailed the largest companies to do with software and applications like Microsoft, Google, Meta, and they still haven't gotten back to me about it. And perhaps maybe it's because they aren't interested, or they just don't understand what I'm trying to say, or they just skim over it because they don't have time to listen to every idea from some nobody. But this is a company much bigger than myself. Yes, this company is a lot larger than myself. If there's anything I've learned in my experience with In Your Head Productions, is that it's going to take quite a bit of manpower to get operational and functional. I mean, if I sat here as a person trying to program something this complicated with this many millions or billions of lines of code, we would probably only get to like an alpha stage in about 30 years if I sat here by myself doing it. So it requires the correct people with the correct mindset and the correct ambitions to get this fully functional and to the way it's meant to be. Which is why I posted this online, that hopefully if it gathers enough popularity, it will get the attention of some of the larger companies in the world who have the people who can understand something this complex. So why not give up on the idea? If nobody's interested in it, why don't I just give up and walk away from it? And it's because I feel like if I walk away from this company forever and give up on it, that it would be an insult to both myself and to you, because I have to look at the words and what they say, and it's In Your Head Production. And I'm not going to be one of those people who turns around and tells you that what happens in here, your thoughts, are worthless or they are valueless. They have no value. Because everyone's thoughts, everyone's mind has value inside it. Whether it's positive or negative value, that's a different question. But I'm not going to be a person who turns around and says your ideas are worthless. So I know some of you are wondering, what is it? I still haven't clearly explained what this is. What am I standing in? And the best way I could describe it, or the most simplest way I could describe it, is that I'm in a prototype or a template, a very basic version of what it's supposed to be, that all future variations are going to be built around. It's pretty much laying a foundation. That's why everything is very simple. It's just a picture on the wall that I had printed out and got it and hung it up, and because this is the template. Everything that this entire room is the template for it. If you are a user, maybe the face will be different and you have a different profile icon. This is just my profile as an example. So did I draw this picture? Did I draw that artwork? Yes, I did. I'm not an artist by any standard. I'm not a conventional artist. It actually took me hours and hours of trying to get something that even resembled a face. The face is meant to be me, though I think I've exaggerated my handsomeness a little bit, but I got to a point where I had something resembling a face and I was like, just keep it like that. That's going to be the diagram we use. Its purpose is just for this presentation, and maybe in the future it will be updated or it will change. And that is one of the features that I was talking about. When it comes to your profile, you will be able to change that picture. Hopefully in the application itself there will be a canvas where maybe you can draw your own and it will be yours. So So everybody's picture is going to be different. Everybody's profile is going to be different and customizable with different colors. Even the room and the decorations in the room will be customizable. It was actually that process of me changing the artwork is another reason why I saw that this needs to be an application, because it was so difficult to design another one, then send a company an artwork, have them print it out, then wait like a week or two for it to be delivered or to be ready, and then take it home, then having to unravel it and put it up, and it's just a mission. But it's something that I have to go through in these initial phases, and the application will obviously speed that process up, that it will be done with the click of a button. But now, what if somebody tries to do what I'm doing and they print out an artwork and they put it up in their office or whatever, and they start trying to do what I'm doing? I don't see many negative effects. The only thing I could guess is that some would be probably disappointed. Like if you're expecting fun and good times, like it's an amazing application, it's not really. It's just a picture at this stage. Like it's relying a lot on my imagination and a lot of my creativity to make it exciting. There's a lot of things that I'm seeing in my mind. There are no fancy graphics or fancy animations or crazy colors. I mean, the graphics are pretty good. It is real life, so the graphics are actually pretty good. But the point is, this is the company in a basic form. But if it's not fun, then why am I even speaking about it? Why am I even promoting it? And it's not fun technically in this form because it's very basic. Some are going to try and buy a big art piece and put it up, and they're going to sit there in the room and expect something to happen when technically it's just a picture. It's just a picture with words on it. But it's fun for me because it's it's practically my life's work, and I've been around it for a long time, so I can see a lot of the potential and a lot of the ideas through experience with it, and bouncing my thoughts back and forth between it and myself and my head. So yeah, you can do it. I'm not going to say you can't do it. Of course you can do it. You might see and experience cool things, but it's not the application I'm talking about. You see, a question I expect to be asked a lot is, are you on drugs? Or are you on any sort of narcotics? Because this is crazy. And the answer is no, I'm not on any hard drugs. The only drugs I'm on is pretty much nicotine and caffeine. Those are the only drugs, not anything strong that can cause hallucinations or make mildly irrational decisions or whatever. I mean, this artwork is trippy enough. Like, if I'm moving around the studio, having a bunch of crazy, the most outlandish ideas that you've ever had in your life, and then I sort of bring it back to sanity, and I'm like, oh, but wait, that's all in your head, you're crazy. And I'll turn around and be like, oh, and have that to bounce off of. If I was just a guy in a room, then I would definitely be insane.